Hello, so completely different channel setting here. I'm currently in my office at NUTV, the student TV station that I am the station manager for. But the Wreck-It Ralph trailer has released. When did it release? Either released just now or like a couple of days ago. I didn't know. It's 20th. Yeah, it released 3 days ago. So not extraordinarily a immediate reaction to it, but in my defense, I have been busy setting up this office, which we've just been through some refurbishments, but you're not here to hear about my life. However, just as a bit warning, because for some bizarre reason I can't work out how to make this version of OBS on this Mac record the audio playing on my computer straight from the computer, it's going to be playing the audio of the trailer from the desktop microphone, which is also on the Mac, because I don't have an external mic. I mean, I probably do somewhere, but we're going through refurbishments and I don't want to dig it out, find it just for this quick thing. Most of my microphones at my TV station are XLR, and there's no XLR in. I mean, I suppose I could probably use for this, but it'll be messy and it's midnight and I've got other stuff to do. Just do a quick break. So anyway, we're going to watch Wreck-It Ralph, sequel trailer Ralph Wrecks the Internet, or whatever it's called. It's not such a catchy name, but yeah, and also excuse the loop effect. Also, that's why there's no branding on this video, because it's all my desktop. But anyway, Wreck-It Ralph.
3, 2, 1. Way to go, kid.
1 second, I'm having the time of my life. The next thing I know, my game is just gone.
Hello, let me tell you what it's like to be. Sugar Rush is getting unplugged. Oh no, I'm freaking out hard.
If I'm not a racer, what am I?
Oh, you're my best friend. All we gotta do is find a part to fix your game. Everything goes back to the way it was.
But where are we gonna find that?
The internet.
What?
Get my geek on. Wow, get my geek on.
Get rid of belly fat using this one weird trick.
Sassy housewives want to meet you. They do.
Want to get rich playing video games? Slaughter Race. It's wicked dangerous.
Oh, nice kitty. Nice kitty. Attention to detail is pretty impressive.
Well. Who are you?
I think we should get out of here.
Showtime. Let's race.
Come and get me.
Get back on the track.
There is no track. I can drive anywhere. I love it here.
Who knew there's so many babies and cats in the world?
That is what the internet was made for. It's full of weirdos. I want this to be my life. I don't think I could ever tell Ralph.
There's no law saying best friends have to have the same dreams.
This is what's called the dark net.
Are you sure this is safe?
Just whatever you do not look at his little brother.
Oh, his little brother? What are you doing here? The reason I came to your neck of the face. I mean, there's a face in your neck. I mean, woods. Neck of the woods.
I'm still ill, so I'm gonna be coughing a lot. That wasn't a comment. I love Wreck-It Ralph. It's one of my favorite Disney movies in the last so many years. I guess in the last whatever era we're currently in of Disney. Pop culture films there's a lot of cynicism around them. Often people are concerned, but it's just a film with in-jokes and pop culture references and no really substance or heart. See the Emoji Movie. I haven't actually seen it, and I have a rule about not criticizing films I haven't seen, but the trailer felt like all I ever did need to see of that film. Whilst, Wreck-It Ralph is basically, it was giving references throughout, giving references for like the first half, and then sweet references for the second half for some reason, but other than that, despite the fact that it was continuously making in-jokes, references, and you know, things like that, it's had a lot of heart and substance. You know, I connected a lot with the characters in it. That's why I went to my favourite films, because I felt like I connected a lot of the characters were also appealing to my nerd nature of video games. Less my nerd nature and sweets, but you can't be picky all the time, I guess. So yeah, what I would expect from Ralph Breaks the Internet is kind of the same, but instead of pop culture references towards video games and sweets, it's the internet and probably meme culture and stuff like that, which is a vastly untapped resource. I mean, memes are memes, but they're also an art form, a very loosely used art form, but an art form nonetheless. But yeah, that's kind of what I expect. I mean, I love the trailer and I'm excited, and despite the fact that it rickrolled me, I did find it very, very promising. It is kind of amusing that I don't know. It's between Ready Player One, which I've only listened to audiobook from. I've not actually seen the film yet. I bought the audiobook so I could see the film, and then I never actually went to see the film. VR chat, and this there is this kind of culture kind of move towards certain art forms revolving around an idea of intellectual properties coexisting. But it's not. I don't know. It's a cool concept. I think intellectual properties should be able to coexist. A lot of the copyleft movement, of which I'm a big supporter of, is about allowing intellect. I don't know if you can hear the noise in the background. If you can't, this isn't making sense. But it's the day before Freshers Week, and people are outside drunk. It's Newcastle. If you can hear that loosely in the background, that is what that is. But no, as someone very much in favour of the copyleft movement, the idea that you can take other people's intellectual property, and as long as you don't steal it and disconnect it completely from the owner of it, then you can absolutely build from it. Yeah. So this is clearly meant to be kind of so we're still continuing the whole video game analysis, but also to sort of online gaming, and this is clearly kind of a reference to a lot of the grimier racing games, and perhaps also to an extent Grand Theft Auto online. What's interesting from the beginning of the trailer, also, I don't think it's meant to be kind of heartbreaking, but considering a lot of emotional emphasis was put onto the impact of a game being shut off and the effects that has on the citizens of the game, the fact that this trailer starts telling you that is what happens, a game is shut off, was kind of a trailer whiplash, especially when you consider the ending of the last film, how uplifting it was that that the game was essentially fixed after Speed White Alan Tudyk took over. But I mean, I'm guessing, a spoiler alert, the film's going to resolve with them getting nothing back because they're going out to order the video game part. What's interesting is that the first trailer seemed to imply that it was Penelope who introduced Ralph to the concept of the internet, while this trailer, it seems to imply that Ralph is the one who introduces the concept of the internet to Penelope. I imagine it's probably bits of both in total. I mean, wow. Just looking at this frame, which passes you by when I was watching it, I didn't even realise that you've got, Icon has cheeseburger, which I don't know, is for most people born after 2000 is Icon has cheeseburger still on the meme radar? Because if it's not, then that's a niche reference. You have emojis, probably much in the way that Wreck-It Ralph was a homage to video games done well, in the way that Pixel was absolutely Pixel, yes. I wiped that film straight from my brain. I couldn't remember what the film was called. In a way that Pixel wasn't. Hopefully this will be as homage to the idea of emojis and meme culture in a way that the Emoji Movie definitely, probably, almost certainly was not. I wonder if they've hidden Pedo Bear anywhere in here. eBay, Spotify, Yelp. I mean, yeah, I guess his comment here about attention to detail is really kind of shows how much. Obviously, I imagine the adverts were designed to play up the pop culture references through and through, rather than focus the plot on the heart and the characters, which, I mean, is kind of a symptom of the current sort of how ads and trailers have to work. Show you all the flash, leave the soul for later. Very few trailers really show you the soul first, which I think is a shame, because often the soul is the better bit. What I hope is they don't show all the best pop culture references in a trailer. I don't seem to recall watching the trailer for Wreck-It Ralph before I saw Wreck-It Ralph. I kind of went into Wreck-It Ralph more or less blind. Which, I mean, I'm not someone who's like avoids trailers, obviously, but I do like trailers which give less away about the plot and more about the feeling of the thing. Like the Avengers Infinity War was fantastic, because even though we knew where it was heading, I absolutely had no idea what the actual plot of the film was going to be. And so I was able to enjoy it kind of fresh while still being able to enjoy all the promotional material. I like the aspect shift there. Baymax, my sweet child. And characters with blocky heads. I don't know if that's a reference to what they called those head model vinyl things. Buzz does not look like Buzz. That is odd. It looks more like a small figurine version of Buzz rather than the actual character of Buzz. Baymax seems normal though. I mean, what's in the background? I can't. TS something. I mean, to be fair, Mickey doesn't look like Mickey, so I'm guessing stylized. See the Pixar logo there. Yeah, I like. Not much more to say at the moment, but I'm still excited. I mean, very much like Lego Movie. This film very much lends itself to being able to put a lot of Easter eggs in the background. Like I said, when I watched the trailer first time, I did not notice, anything in this frame. Until I looked at the back, and even now I'm seeing things which, repeat viewing, you'd notice again, like National Geographic, these square guys here again, that clearly different from these people here. Yeah, as long as they remember to keep the soul in the film and not, I'm holding paraphrase, deal with it, they don't go full pop culture reference, it's fine. And if anyone isn't going to go full pop culture reference, it should be the people who made Wreck-It Ralph. Hopefully. After this, I'm going to go check the Wikipedia page and see who the crew and writing team are returning. We can do it together whilst you are here. I keep calling it Ralph Wrecks the Internet, and it's Ralph Breaks the Internet. So, Phil Moore and Rich Moore, Phil Johnson, and Jennifer Lee. This time, Phil Johnston, who wrote it, is also co-directing it, as well as writing it. And Jennifer Lee isn't returning as a co-writer, but Pamela Ribbon is co-writing instead. What is the cast? Obviously, we've got John C. Reilly, which is Wreck-It Ralph, Sarah Silverman as Vanellope, Jack McBrainer as Felix, Fixer Felix, Colhoun is back, and then everyone else is. Oh, and Tudyk is back, which is also always a win, to steal a phrase. Gal Gadot is playing Shanks. That's a new character. So we've got Alfred Molina, which is interesting. I should have recognised the voice, actually, because, I knew the voice when I saw it in the trailer. At the end, it's this rather grotesque-looking character.
What are you doing here?
Yeah, it sounded familiar. James Corden is apparently. What's fantastic is that I think, yeah, all of the Disney princesses are reprisals of the original characters who voiced them, which is always fantastic. Apart from obviously Snow White's voice actress, who is dead. So Pamela Robeson is voicing her. A lot of people have Fortnite emotes. A lot of people have criticized the film for using a lot of Pixar film, a lot of Disney properties. But if you're Disney, you own sort of half the intellectual properties that exist now. Why wouldn't you? It's a film deliberately designed to reference pop culture. You can't complain when it has too much pop culture in it, as long as it again doesn't lose the soul of the movie. So yeah, that's kind of my take. I have good vibes. Hopefully, those good vibes will pay off. As long as Disney is Henry Jackson returning as the composer. Please say yes. Good. I love the soundtrack of Wreck-It Ralph. It's one of the ones I listen to. But yeah, tell me what you think. If you agree, no outro because it's not on this computer. So you're just going to have to deal with my charming face as the ending. Thank you for watching. As always, hopefully the quality wasn't too terrible, especially with the sound, because it's not ideal to have to hear the output of a speaker into the microphone. Back to work.